Hello kids, so in this next video we are going to play with ECS. Alright, so let's duplicate this. Where this is our ECR image. Then we're gonna use that to I just saw some tutorial with using ECS, but yeah, you will learn like you're gonna it's like eating, right? So if you just keep on looking at the food and studying what is part, what are the ingredients, you're not gonna get the nutrients of those foods. You need to eat it. You need to use ECS. And seems like my internet is very slow. Let's see what's going on. Right, so we got our should have our internet back. Refresh this baby girl. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, refresh, refresh. Uh, what's going on in here? Alright, so JX ECS should be there. Um, ECS is here. Right, so this one. Alright, so ECS Classic, Amazon ECS Console, end of life. Right, so we got our ECS here, we got our ECR, and then let's get started and start clicking things. So what we know is there's two launch types. There's an EC2 launch type and the Fargate. So we're going to create the Fargate, I guess, so that because that is a serverless and maybe easier, but we're gonna have some exercise with EC2 launch type maybe someday or soon or later. All right. So here JX ECS Fargate network. This is the default VPC. These are the subnets that will be created. Select the subnet where your tasks run. We recommend that you use 3 subnets for production. Can I just use one? Remove that, remove. I'll just use one, or that will defeat the purpose, right? So these are the subnets, these are the availability zone, right? So EC2, yeah, pay as you go, use of this. Use if you have tiny batch or burst workloads, or for zero maintenance overhead. The cluster has Fargate and Fargate spot. Your cluster is automatically configured for AWS Fargate serverless with 2 capacity providers. Add Amazon EC2 instances or external instances using ECS anywhere. Can we, if we check this, can we uncheck this? No. Why is this? Yeah, it's always checked. Is this a launch type? No, this is for infrastructure. How do we select like the launch type? Okay, so create. Uh, uh, mm, 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 mm. Right, so we got the cluster. We get the cluster created. Okay, so ECS will also make use of the cloud formation. Down, down, bow, 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 bow. Right, so why is this still here? We haven't deleted this. Yeah, we should delete this one. Delete. Yeah, delete that baby girl. Right, so this one we got the stack rated. And what will it do? Resources. What are the resources? So this is the resources. Is it going back here? Cluster, it says Fargate. Yeah, just goes back here. So their services. What is this? Okay. So let's start clicking things. Launch type, capacity provider. What's this? Launch type. Fargate or EC2? Yeah, we use Fargate for launch type. Latest. Let's specify a launch strategy to distribute your task across one or more capacity providers. What's the capacity provider again? Let's write it down. It's so hard to be dumb, man. I don't wanna know. Shiokacho. Right, so what is capacity provider strategy? Capacity provider strategy, and then yeah, the launch type is like it can just launch it like a using Fargate and EC2 instances. Service launch a group of tasks handling a long-running computing. Launch a standalone task that runs and terminates, for example, a batch job. For example, a web application. Okay, specify the revision manually. Family, what is this family? Service name, JX, um, ECR, uh, .NET ECR. Yeah, maybe like that. From ECR, right? All right, replica. What's that? Deployment option, rolling update. Turn on Service Connect, networking, VPC like that. Load balancing optional. Okay, so let's create. I don't know what's the family here, man. Task definition family. It is required field to specify. What's this? I don't know what is this, man. So, do we have to create a task first? A task definition. Create a task definition. Okay, so JX task def Fargate. task rule, ECS task is task execution rule, private. What's this? Container detail. All right, so this is where this one will get used. So this is the URI of the container, right? Should be like that. This one here is JX ECR, right? So port mapping, blah 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 blah. It was region. I don't know what these are. So let's create. Let us run task, or how do we do that? So here we should have a family here now. Should have the task definition. Nope. JX. Okay, JX task diff, right, latest. What is this? Are we still in cluster, ECS Fargate, create service? But what about this one? Task definition, okay. So create. All right, so we got task definition. We got we are now creating the JXDN from ECR deployment is in progress. We created a cluster called JX ECS Fargate. What are the tasks? What is the service here? Yeah, so the service is this one here. It's now getting deployed. I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Someone said to we could bear odds in the river. She was pulling his driver. Other less another bear. There was said pulling his head. Other less I know the bear of my hand. Can't you see yourself on my mind? No surprise. And then laugh, feel goodbye. So goodbye. Da, 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 da. Someone said you better on the line driver. She was holding hands with driver. All the less I know, the better. You said, hold your hands. Alright, so this takes some time. Deployment is still in progress. It takes a few minutes. Let's just wait for it to finish. Oh, the less I know, the better of my heart. Can't you see yourself on my mind? No surprise. You feel goodbye. So goodbye. Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. You was holding as a driver. All the less I know, the better. You said, hold your hands with river. All the less I know, the better. Oh my, can't you see yourself on my mind? No surprise when I love you feel goodbye. So goodbye. Every day is a new day. Thankful for every breath I take. Don't take it for granted. I will learn from my mistakes. Time I let go, whatever let it go. Whatever happened to this lifetime? Someone trust in love. You are giving me peace of mind. I feel so alive for the very first time. Can't deny you. Feel so alive. I feel so alive for the very first time. And I think I can fly. I will never look away. And now that I see you, I will live in every word they say. I feel so alive for the very first time. Can't deny you. Feel so alive. I feel so alive for the very first time. I think I could fly. Anything I could fly. Yep, it's still a work in progress. It's DNX. Our JXDN from ECR deployment is still in progress. It takes a few minutes. How long will it take for the ECS cluster to get created? Right. Father of land, how have you been? Take one in the temple, take one for you. Take one in the temple, take one for you. Take one in the temple. All right, so we got some results now. There was an error deploying JXDN from ECR resource handler return. Error occurred during operation. ECS deployment circuit breaker was triggered. What is this? So ECS, should we also add ECS permissions to our dev? Okay, so let's refresh this with. Okay, I'm going to go to the user's permission. Uh, we just have STS and ECR. Now we want to request token. Yeah, maybe add an inline permission for. I cancel. We want to add an inline policy. We're going to add the SNS, IAM, CloudFront, no CloudFront, auto scaling, maybe auto scaling, and add service, auto scaling, ECS. Okay, that one. All of the permissions. So if you can just show you here, this is what I'm doing. I'm adding an inline policy to the VAD3X user. Now I will name this VADX3 ECS. Right, so we got this one here, Vlad3X ECS. And let's see if we refresh this one. Uh, create a service again, I think. Then launch type, Fargate. This one, the task definition. The latest service name is JX cluster service. Yeah, .net. So like that maybe. Right. So networking, and then create. So we're now attempting to create again. You said furniture. All the less I know, the better. Where would you go? Where would you go? Trying to do a last show. Could you run into, could you run into, could you go run into me? Where would you go, where would you go? Trying to do a lasso. Could you run into, could you run into, could you go run into me? Don't realize what you don't realize. What you say it's you, what you say it's you. Forever is a long, long time, and I lost your way. Trying to lose you, it's only we can so go life. And it's such a way, ding, ding, ding. When you realize you don't realize what to say it's you, but to say it's you. Where would you go? Where would you go? Trying to do less so. Could you run into? Could you run into? Could you go run into me? Where would you go? Where would you go? Trying to do less so. Could you run into? Could you run into? Could you go run into me? Don't you know? Don't you? What you do to me? Fire us so fire us, what you do to know to lonely. But it looks so well, and it looks so well. Ding, 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 ding. Where would you go? Where would you go? Try to do this. So could you run into? Could you run into? Could you go run into me? Where would you go? Where would you go? Try to do this. So could you run into? Could you run into? Could you go run into me? Don't realize, don't realize. I say it's you, but I say it's you. Where would you go? Where would you go? Where did you last so? Could you run into? Could you run into? Could you go run into me? Alright, alright. I will sleep later. We still haven't completed our ECS. Could you run into? Could you run into? Could you go run into me? Where would you go? Where would you go? Trying to do a lasso. Could you run into? Could you run into? Could you go run into me? Where would you go? Where would you go? trying to listen. You're running to, you're running to, you gotta run into me. Could you run into, could you run into, could you gotta run into me? Yeah, we're still having error. ECS default circuit breaker was triggered. Um, and general service exception. General service exception. Yeah. Let's just delete this. I guess let's just delete this for now. The cluster. Let's view the cloud formation. What's going on? The container service, the task definition. So what's this? Roll back the following. Let's read this. The following resource failed to create rollback requested request sender. Breaker was triggered. Circuit breaker was triggered. So how to fix that? Circuit breaker was triggered. Circuit breaker was triggered ECS. Let's go to cluster. How can we delete this? Delete cluster. Okay, so let's read about deployment circuit breaker. A deployment transitions to the failed state when the circuit breaker logic determines the task cannot reach a steady state. The deployment breaker circuit breaker. Why? So why is that? Let's go to the task definition. Can we delete this task definition? Select that. The register. Alright, so is there any task definitions left? Refresh. No more task definition. Is there any namespace? Flat demo cluster. Did I create this before? Yeah. Okay, so let's just read about this or study more about ECS later. But for now, let us try to um, use this, how to pull this in publishing list push, like how to view public listing. So like we want to pull this um, in our windows. So do we have a Docker here? Yeah, okay, so we have do we have a Docker? Docker. Yeah, we do have a Docker. Let us pull this one out. So the image, I think it's just a simple Docker run. Docker run, and it's going to pull the image. Yeah, it did. Oh, it's sorry. This is in our local Linux. So this one, the Windows, the Docker must. Yeah, this one is in Linux. So we will close this and then let us open a new one, like this one, or just stop this one so that it will not consume a lot of memory. Let's connect to a different Ubuntu. What is the, yeah, it's still in .NET 6. Sorry. Let's turn that off and then let's go to a different one. Then let's connect this guy. This is a different Ubuntu, right? I think it should be right. So let's go to our terminal. Do we have Docker in here? Yeah, we do have Docker. Then let us, where are we here? Go to add xz like that. then just run there the docker run. Uh-oh, uh-oh, we haven't. Damn. All right, so let's, can we have them both running at the same time? Then connect. Hopefully our computer will not complain. So this one here is our, this VM here is our AWS, the latest setup. Right, so this one, we will copy this one, put this in a notepad so that it will not get lost again. Then switch here, then paste that. So unable to find it locally, it's going to pull from the internet. So from our public ECR. So pull access denied, does not exist or may require Docker login. Okay, so how do we do that? Docker run hello world. It's able to run. Oh, yeah, it's able to run the hello world. Or is it able to run hello world? Yeah, it's able to run hello world. And why is it that I can't pull from this one? This is public. Mm, copy. Isn't this available publicly? Like if I go, because that is public, right? If I go here, search, is it connected to the internet? Yeah, it is. So this is the Amazon ECR public gallery. I want to copy that. Then, yeah, let's Docker run again. Take one in the temple. I take one for you. Take one in the temple. Don't you know? Don't you? What you do to me? Alright, locally, from daemon, able to find locally error response from daemon. What's that? Why can't it pull? Please pull. this authorization and authenticated. Try again. Docker login. Or how do I log in? Or can I do that? Let's see what is our login. Docker Hub. Oh, successfully logged in. Yeah, who would have thought? Alright, pool access denied for public ECR repository does not exist or may require Docker login. Denied, your authorization token has expired. With authentication, try again. I don't know. Docker images. I have Docker here. So this is the only thing that we can't. So maybe that is the reason why it's um yeah, it's not getting successfully. The ECR is not getting created successfully. Docker run this one. But for the here in here, uh, but in here we're gonna copy this and then just run it here, right? So it's going to Docker run uh, and what's this? Yeah, maybe because of the way we created the image. Alright, so that's it guys. So yeah, I'll just fix this on the next video. Bye.